love what I do, and that's why, you know, I still play, because I still love the game. And in life, if you love something, you do everything you can to try and improve and be better. Playing for John Cleveland College there in the vast final, schools rugby.
I'm delighted to be joined by two members of the John Cleveland College Daily Mail RBS Schools Rugby Under-18 Vase winners. Sounds very sweet indeed. Nice one. First of all, we've got Captain Stephen List and Manu Tuilagi as well. 12-6 at half-time.
I think my nose was broken a long time ago. It's never been straight since then.
Celebrations tonight, what are you going to do?
Rest, I think.
Yeah,
maybe
bit of rest. Go out with the lads, enjoy ourselves.
Congratulations and well done today.
Ah, no way, man. Oh man, nice beauty, bro. Big Johnny's.
You coming?
Coming in. Johnny Wilkinson.
Played it?
Yeah,
Just cross it.
debut. Johnny, could believe it. I still remember this. My first interview. How do you feel like having Johnny inside? It was like, is this mental? I watched him. I remember me and my brother and my dad watched the World Cup final, 2003. It was like, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then, I couldn't believe it, bro.
Finally.
I see, 8 years later. Yeah. 8 years later, you're still flying.
Just the one brand new cap in the 2 starting lineups. 20-year-old Manu Tuilagi of Leicester, part of the New England midfield combination.
I remember it happened pretty quick. I remember the week was pretty tough. We were doing a lot of fitness testing, and very fortunate, very grateful to God, you know, for his life. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Tuilagi, first game for England, first try.
My belief, it's always been there. It's been part of who I am. Growing up, you know, believing in God. You know, believing in God, you believe in yourself. It's helped me a lot in terms of the mentality, but also my own experience. Your own experience, you either learn from it. If you don't learn from it, the same lesson will come up again and again and again. It's having my family as well. It changes my perspective a lot. My wife and my 2 beautiful kids and our dog, Elvis. It's a beautiful gift of life. Like, that's life right there. And sometimes you come back from training and you're tired, but you ask yourself, are you actually tired, or you know, it's just your mind? Get up and go to the park. My daughter, she goes to school now. Just, I don't know how she have so much energy. Like, first thing she'll say, come back from school, like, where we going today? And that's, I feel like for me, it's beautiful, because you know, you realise that they're not going to be that time forever. I guess for me, it's just enjoying the moments that you have with them.
Obviously, we all know two sides to the great Manu. You know, obviously when he was younger, he was a bit out there as a character. I could list off a few, probably jumping off the ferry is one of them. So yeah, he's always been a bit out there, but I think, you know, obviously him becoming a dad, being with his partner Chantal as well, he's got that other side to him now, and I think a lot of that again is to do with injuries and, you know, missing the amount of games he has. You know, he says himself that he had to change the way he was, change the way he was approaching training and stuff like that. But you know, certainly becoming a dad, you know, he's an awesome father for his two little kids. So yeah, it's definitely helped him on the field, because look at the games he's putting together now is pretty impressive, and it's never taken away from the way he's playing on the field as well.
I think when I was younger, I was probably angry or very short-tempered, I think. I think, again, the experience that you go through, or the challenges that you go through, is the ones that teaches you the most. Being angry, I think, for me, it's never going to solve anything. I think it's just going to make it worse. Yeah, anger and hate and all that stuff. Right, look at the world, man. What's happening, and because hate is never going to solve anything unless you sit down and talk about it and have a good chat. Where probably in the past I would never do that, but I guess it's an experience that you go through, that you learn from it.
Sorry.
First time I started playing chess was the World Cup 2019. We got to Miyazaki, and after a training session, we were up in the cafe, and there was a massive board there, like beautiful oak board, chess pieces, massive. I always wanted to play chess, but didn't know how to play it. So remember Elliot and Johnny played a game, and I watched it. I really liked the look of this game. I asked Elliot and Johnny, like, how do you learn it? And he said, oh, there's an app online that you can get onto it. And I downloaded it straight away, and since then, kind of obsessed with it. I love it. So it just fascinates me, the game. All the pieces working together.
Why are you laughing, John? Why are you laughing, bro?
Check.
Huh?
Would have been a check, wouldn't it?
What check?
Bishop.
Where?
I knew he was into his chess, so I played a bit of chess in lockdown and stuff, and thought I was, you know, half decent. I said, Manny, you know, do you fancy a game? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, what level are you at? Because there's these ratings you get on your online score, and he told me this rating, and it was similar to mine. I was like, oh, that'll be a decent game. That'll be a decent game.
That was a trap, Chief.
Huh?
Was a trap, wasn't it?
No such things.
Sat down, get absolutely demolished on the board, and then anyway, and I'm feeling a bit rubbish about myself. A few days later, I see him playing on his phone, and I'm like, mate, your score's almost double what you told me. You completely lied to me. So he sold me down the river. He's a much better player than he told me he was. He's someone I didn't realise. He's got many facets to him.
That was nice. Get out of my face, Joe.
Get out of my face, Joe.
That's basically it. I'll give it a little go.
Johnny was actually, he used to teach me in Japan about the moves. But yeah, it's class.
So the apprentice has now become the master.
Nah, Johnny's still the master.
Against Chief, I've got to get the first strike, and I didn't. He got me. He got my rook early. Well, in the mid. Chief won. It's not that much of a surprise.
Look how smug he is.
He's pleased.
Look at him.
It wouldn't have been fair for me to win on the camera. He's been up, but I did win the last couple.
Yeah. You put it into rugby, you put it into life. You know, everyone's got to do their job as well as they can, and working together. You know, it's like a team. You got to work together. You know, there's sacrifice in there as well, which is, again, in life you've got to make sacrifices if you really love what you do.
I think it's quite incredible, really. He's had a hell of a long career and been involved with England over many years. He's had plenty of setbacks, injuries and all sorts, but he's the ultimate professional. And as I said, just things off the field, you know, he's so welcoming to new players into the camp. Whether it's your first camp or you've been around for ages, he makes you feel at home here. And then on the pitch, obviously everyone knows what he can do. He's an absolute beast of a player, and week in and week out he does it for England and for club, and it's an incredible achievement. You know, we've been lucky enough this campaign to see Owen get 100 caps, which is incredibly special. And now to be here with Manu getting his 50th, obviously Slady as well got his 50th. So it's been a special campaign all round. Coles and I getting our debut. So there have been some special milestones, and this is definitely up there with one of the best, seeing Manu get his 50th. Can't wait to see him run out against South Africa.
There's so much hard work and sacrifice that's gone in from not just yourself, friends and family to get to where you are now, and to be able to do that and to be able to get the 50th cap, which I know he's put in so much hard work, especially like you were saying earlier, with all his injuries he's had and the amount of times he's had to come back and show that mental resilience and that toughness and keep coming back better and stronger. And for him to do that at the weekend I'm sure will be a really special moment for him, and I'm really pleased to be there to see it.
A special day for me and my family. Never thought I'd ever play for this amazing country that's that's given me a lot in life. I never thought I'd get to 50 anyway. So yeah, it's a proud moment for myself and my family. You know, my family has been there through it all. They played a massive part in it. So for me, it's just like thank you to them, my brothers and their families, and mum and dad. I think especially my wife. I shouldn't say, well, I'm not married yet, but without her, I reckon I don't think I'll be here, and you know, my kids, and also, you know, the boys. Still, some of the boys here that played for a long time. You know, thank you to them for always being there and believing in me. And we've had some good times and some tough times as well, which is life, and that's what I love about it. And also, you know, our squad now, I'm so fortunate and humbled just to be here with the boys, being here together, training, learning from them, and enjoy their company. You know, never take it for granted. Thank you.
The stakes high for both teams. England have won just twice this year at Twickenham. Good step. Willemse's got LaRue inside him. There's Billy LaRue. Arendse on the right. There goes Arendse. And Arendse has step Smith. And Arendse gets his 7th try in 7 Test matches. No problems. Got the restart. Farban's 3. Another powerful carry. There's Butterclair, Damien Dialindi. They're within 2 metres here. The man in green and gold, Manu Tuilagi, being told to get his hands off it. And South Africa have got the try. Well, the referee's let it go, and there goes Farrell. Tackle there from Khaleesi. Now England do get their try, and it's Henry Slade.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's missed it.
That's game over anyway.
Well, not a great way to finish the match there for Manu Tuilagi. But a depleted South Africa have ended their long wait for a win at Twickenham against England.
The last thing we want to do now, boys, yeah, is go into a shell and destroy. Because what we've built in the last 5 weeks is special. No one would have done that last week, right? We've done something amazing. This week we got it wrong. You can't get that back. So let's not sulk about it. Back to the drawing board and get it right, boys. But what we've built over the last 5 weeks, we need to take forward. Don't take a step back now, like Lenny said, right? Because we built something special, boys.
Guys, I know that was not the performance or the result you wanted, but let's not let that detract from this important occasion. So 11 years after his first cap, Manu today gets his 50th cap. As you all know, if it wasn't for some horrendous injuries, he would have had many more caps. Manu, please come forward and accept this from your own.
Just want to say, thank you all boys for everything that you've done. Some of the boys have been there for a long time with me and everyone here. Thank you to Eddie and everyone on the staff for your help. Thank you to my wife. Well, I'm not married yet, but thank you, love, for everything you do for us and our family. But boys, obviously it's not the result that we wanted, boys, but I'm really proud to be in this room with you, with everyone. Proud and very fortunate to be alongside you men. Thank you so much.